Yeah. So, there's multiple layers to security, but in general, I tell people, you should think of privacy as your outermost layer of security. So if you have strong privacy, you're not going to get targeted in the first place. Strong privacy is a lot cheaper to implement than strong physical security.
Yeah, that makes sense. What privacy recommendations will you give to our audience right now to a safe on security?
Yeah, well, the big one is don't associate your real name and face with being a Bitcoin holder. But if you want to be a public advocate for Bitcoin and be doing like what we do, going around to conferences, talking publicly, that's when you need to go down the rabbit hole of figuring out how do I harden myself so that it's difficult for people to find where I live, to find where I sleep at night. Because if they can find your residence, then that's what opens up home invasion, generally being surveilled to figure out what your day-to-day patterns are, to try to figure out where are you most vulnerable to being kidnapped. I've spoken about this at length. Like in the United States, we have a lot of legal ability to create things like trusts and corporations to hide the ownership of assets, to like hide your home and the ownership of your real estate and your cars and stuff like that. A lot of other records get created in many cases, just like with your utility bills or, paying for television and water and whatnot. And so if you can put those into the name of either someone else or a corporation or something, prevent that information from getting out there into like all of these databases that then will resell it and make it very easy for people to find you. But it really becomes a lifestyle because there's many different things that you have to deal with to prevent information from leaking. And as a default, like if you just sort of go through the default lifestyle for the average person, you leak a ton of information.